The book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Call Haloyim to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Lord willing, I'm going to name this video Weapons of Mass Destruction in the Bible. Okay? And we know the Lord, he pretty much controlled the kings of the earth, man. All right? He's going to use these players, America, which is Mystery Babylon, Virgin Daughter of Babylon. He's going to use Russia, okay, North Korea, China, all those players, NATO. America heads NATO and the EU and everything, the Arab world. And they're going to be brought to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man. And they're going to use these intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. And almost everybody has, the main countries have them. All right, which is a weapon of mass destruction, man. But, hey, it's the Lord controlling all these things. That's why I read this Isaiah 45 and 7. Let me read it again. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Okay? So we know that America has been being ruled by the wicked, Esau, Edom, okay? The human counterpart of Satan. The word Satan just means an adversary of righteousness, and devil just means deceiver, okay? And that's what this man has ruled this kingdom on since he's been had stewardship of it. And it was given to him. Why? Because we went off as Hebrew Israelites. We didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. So he handed us over into our enemies, man. All right. And his time on the throne, our punishment is getting ready to be up. And he's getting ready to be punished for 1,000 long years, man. Then be eradicated according to Obadiah 1 and 18. All right. And then the righteous kingdom is going to come in. All right. Everybody had their turn to rule on us. But anyhow, let me get down to the weapons of mass destruction. Let's go real quick to I'm going to go to Nahum, build it up. Nahum 3, number 1 through 6. Woe to the bloody city. Hey, because the blood of the Israelites are here, man. All the killings that you did from when we got on the boats coming from Africa till we got over here. You know, what you did to the so-called Native Americans, the tribe of Gad. Woe to the bloody city. And this America is the bloody city, man. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey depart not. The noise of a whip and the noise of rattling of the wheels and of prancing horses and of the jumping chariots, representing their the military, man. Okay. The horsemen lift up both the bright sword and glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpse. They stumble upon their corpse because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Okay, Virgin Daughter of Babylon, man. Okay, the mistress of witchcrafts that sell nations through her whoredoms, and they use that dollar, man, that fiat money, that to get these countries to lie in bed with them, man, and families through her witchcraft. All right, and they use their media, their TV, for all of this, man. To look at where we are now, their own people are even sighing and crying about them, man. You look at a regular war veteran. Hey, he's under the highway with a cup in his hand, begging for change. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. Hence the reason why they're coming out against critical race theory and those things. All right. The wickedness of this place is being shown. And they're saying that you shouldn't teach that. Oh, that's old. We had some bad times, but get over it. No. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. And I will, I've read that already. And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. All right. So yeah, they got shameful glory, man. All right. Hey, and now I'm about to get into why the Lord is getting ready to make you use these weapons, man, to destroy yourself. Hey, you say, he that live by the sword shall die by the sword, right? Let's grab the book of Revelation. The elect got to get sealed, though. And that's what this is getting ready to go into. Revelation 1, I'm going to go to 4. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. That wind is that nuclear destruction, man. Okay, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their forehead. All right, and trees represent people, man. All right, like it said, they told Eve not to eat from a certain tree. Eat the fruit of that certain tree. Okay? Food for thought, as they say. It wasn't a snake that rolled up on her on a tree, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea. No, it's like I read that. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, so when that happens, that's when the destruction is going to come. That mighty wind. Let's see something real quick here. Yeah, here it is. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. Babylon is not empty. That is modern day Iraq, and people are living there to this day. Okay, so this is a future prophecy. For in the day of trouble they shall be round against her round about. So hey, you got a lot of countries in NATO looking at America pretty strange, man. All right, let's get Russia is the fact that they put them sanctions on Russia, that hurts them. Okay, so now let's get to the good part. I mean, it's all good, but the weapons of mass destruction. Hey, and we want this, man. The only the elect is going to want these things. Your average everyday American peon wants America to continue forever, man. And that's wickedness. Okay, so when this evil kingdom that's under stewardship of Edom, when it's done, that means the Lord is coming with righteousness. Okay, like it says in 2nd Esdras 6 and 9, Jacob is the end. It's like Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. All right. So if that's the end of the world don't mean end of all human existence. That's it, the end. They went out on top ruling him. No. All right. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled bird that look like the heathens, right? That's Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a city before it's a people. And this is how it's going to happen. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. What's going to cause that? I'll wait. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. All right. So we know what's going to cause that. Now, real quick, while that is happening, this is what's going to happen to the elect. And the elect is predestined, it's already chosen. That's why we're being servants to Yahweh Shem Yahushua with fear and trembling, man. Because we don't know. All right, that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. Here it is. Come, my people, enter into thy chambers. And that's what you people ignorantly call UFOs. All right, the chariots of salvation. And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. All right, so let me finish. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity, which is what those weapons of mass destruction is going to be. The earth also shall disclose her blood, woe to the bloody city, right? And shall no more cover her slain. All right. So now, yeah, I was finished with that. I was finished with that. Zechariah 14 and 12, right? Yeah, their tongues consuming their mouth. Now, let's go to Isaiah 54, 16 and 17. Behold, I have created the smith that blow the coal in the fire, the coals in the fire. All right, a smith is like a maker, man. He, like I said, years ago, there was a Marine commercial in the 80s that had them forging a sword, and we know who that great sword was given to, Esau Edom, according to Genesis 27, 39 through 41. All right, so he has to defend the fatness of his earth, which was given to him with his sword. Okay, and the last sword that's going to be used is their missiles, man, and they're going to be used on him too. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bring forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. And if you go into that guy Oppenheimer, who I think he split the atom, he said he's become the destroyer of worlds. Just Google it. Hey, you see, he created that stuff, man. Dropped Fat Man and Little Boy. Okay, or Little Boy and Fat Man, something to that work. Nagasaki and Hiroshima, they're the only nation of people that did that. Okay, verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. Okay, that's why I read Isaiah 26 and 20 that say the Lord said, come up hither, man. We're going to be in those chariots safe from all this, Lord willing. And every tongue that rise up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So like it says in Revelation 15, man, we're going to be looking down from on that glass, watching this place, watching the lake of fire. Or the Lord is going to give us a front row seat view of the destruction of this wicked, evil, nasty place, man. That's totally contrary to the scriptures, man. And they uplift that uplift wickedness, man. We hate wickedness. Let's go, keeping in Isaiah chapter 14, 21 and 23. Prepare slaughter for his children for their iniquities, for the iniquity of their fathers. Okay, and that's Esau Edom. They'll say, my ancestors did that. I didn't do anything. You are your ancestors. All right, you come back every 3-4 generations, man. All right, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right, they're going into slavery, man. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant of and son and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. You don't have to break that down. That's plain, man. Let's go to back to Revelation. Precept upon precept, line upon line, man. Here a little, there a little. Revelation 15, I'm reading 19 through 19. The four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army, because you got 3 parts of men, you got the sons of God, okay, which are the Israelites. Okay, you have the sons of men, which are the other nations, the natural heathens. Okay, and then you have the top heathen of them all, the sons of the wicked, Edom. Okay, so-called white people. Majority of them are look like so-called white people. They're red. Okay, hey, but you got chocolate-covered Edomites too. You got every other nation of people that look like other nations that are Edomites too. You know, they've spread their seed also. All right. So, you know, people say, oh, you hate white people. There's no such thing as white people, first and foremost. We hate all Edomites. Whether you're a so-called Negro-looking Edomite, so-called Chinese, all right, so forth and so on. Here's a part of those weapons, right? Verse 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen was 200,000, and I heard the number of them. Those are the missiles, man. And thus I saw the horse in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone. Because when those nukes let loose, man, fire is at the nose of them. Okay, and that's how he's describing it. And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone. And by these three was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Weapons of mass destruction, man. You know, I'm gonna grab Joel. The book of Joel, chapter 2, we'll read 3 through 11. Salakia, but I gotta grab all these precepts, man. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burned. The land is as a garden of Eden before them. So it's, you know, before those missiles hit, everything gonna look normal and nice, right? But that day is coming. And behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of a horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. All right, and they see the missiles in the sky. They shall run like mighty men. Now this is describing the missiles, right? They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Hey, these things have controls on them, like RFID chips in them that control them where they want to go. All right, and they're not going to break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another. They're not going to hit each other. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. And Russia has that one missile, Satan 1 and Satan 2. And it's the Lord doing it, putting it in the mind of these leaders of these nations to push the buttons, man. They shall run to and fro in the city, and this place is going to get shook and shaken to and fro like a drunkard, right? They shall run upon the wall, they shall climb upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. Hey, that's a buzzword, because the Lord say he coming back as like a thief in the night, and the Lord's going to show up with the chariots when this is happening, right? According to 2nd Esdras 16 and 13, man. Hey, they're coming. These missiles are coming, and like I read in Isaiah 26 and 20, the Lord is going to show up, man. Okay. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall be trembled, the sun and the moon shall be dark. Why is that? Missiles gonna fill the sky, because when that one push theirs, everybody pushing them. And the stars shall withdraw their shining, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong to execute his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? And that's the elect. The answer is the elect, man. The elect is going to escape out of that. So Lord willing, hey, whoever's listening to this, they're part of the elect to be exempt from the wrath of the Lord. Okay, let's get some more. Amos chapter 3, 6 and 7. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? Like I read in Isaiah 45 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. And this is where we're going to see the reward, man. We're going to get the victory, man. Okay? And what's the secret? To come out of Babylon, man. Start following the law, statutes, and commandments. Repent so that you can escape these things. Okay? And let's finish up Joel 3. I'm going to read 14 through 20. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near the valley of decision. All right, and this is the valley of death, right, America? Okay, when you think about it, you have what? The Appalachian Mountains to the east, and then you got the Rocky Mountains to the west, man. So it's in the middle of that, a valley. The sun and the moon shall be darkened. We just read what's going to darken it, right? And the stars shall fall, withdrawn their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. That's so soothing. So shall ye know that I am the Lord your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore. See, we getting the curses coming up off of us, man. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine. Okay? And the reason why the Lord is making these people have this war is for us. Okay? And the hills shall flow with milk, and the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters. And a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation. Hey, Egypt is not a desolation right now. People are there. Okay, this is talking about spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom, like it says in Revelation 11 and 8. All right. And Edom, ding, ding, ding. Why is Edom name brought up with Egypt? Shall be a desolate wilderness. Because America is Egypt, right? Get out of my country. God bless America. This is their spot. This is their headquarters, man. This is Basra, spiritual Basra. This is the Chaldeans, man. Okay. Why? For their violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Once again, woe to the bloody city. Okay. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelt in Zion. Okay. So, hey, weapons of mass destruction, man, they are coming. They are coming. It's not about if, it's when. All right. And it's very soon. Matter of fact, Salakia, I got to grab the second address too. 16 and 13. I started 13. For strong is his right hand that bend the bow, and the Lord's right hand is Yahweh Shai, man. His arrows that he shoot are sharp and shall not miss. This is weapons of mass destruction right here. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, how the hell are you going to shoot an arrow to the end of the world, man? That's talking about nuclear missiles, man. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer of a mighty archer return not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. And those nuclear missiles are plagues, man. And this is Esdras right here. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Okay. And that's how you know reincarnation is real. Esdras is not no 2,000 some year old man waiting around for the destruction. He's back again, probably in GMS. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, weapons of mass destruction, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginnings of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? All right, hence the reason why these top elites are getting bunkers, man. All right, so weapons of mass destruction is in the scriptures, man. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakatei Yahweh, Brakatei Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Kakadash. Man, it's just so many more precepts. Hey, what's that? 2 Peter chapter 3, you know, goes into the fervent heat. There's so many, man. I pray it was edifying. Shalom.